Happy Valentine's Day. For Valentine's Day, I'm going to tell you how I met my husband. It was May the 15th around 11:30 at night, and me and my friend Shanna were going to go to Jerry's and drink coffee. So we pulled up to this intersection, and you can go straight and go through downtown, or you can turn and go to the mall. So we were turning to go to the mall, and I looked over, and like there isn't nobody around but me and this other truck and her. She was driving, and I looked over, and he waved. This guy waved, and I was just like, hey, I waved back. And we turned, and all of a sudden there is lights in our rearview mirror, and my friend says, oh my gosh, that is that dude you waved at. And I said, and she said, yes it is. And I said, well, don't go to Jerry's, he'll follow us. I said, just go across town and get gas. So we went across town, we pulled into the gas station. He pulled up too, and I wouldn't look at him. I kept looking like this because I knew if I ever looked at him, he'd start talking. So we got $5, and they gave him started filling it up because he was planning on sitting and talking. So I was like, So we got our gas paid for, and we left, and we got on the bypass before he ever even hardly got done. Well, he got like $2. I gave him a 20 and said keep the change because he was wanting to catch us. So we get over to Jerry's and pull in, and we run in and we sit down and we look, and his truck goes flying by this restaurant. And I was like, oh no. I said, if he comes in here, I'm going to get sick, because I was really nervous back then. So all of a sudden here he come pulling in. I jumped up and ran to the bathroom. The whole time I'm in there throwing up, I'm thinking, oh my God, she is so going to kill me. I left her out there by herself. So we thought he was an axe murderer or something. We didn't know him. So I come out, and sure enough, he's standing there talking to her. So I go over and I sit down, and I'm drinking on my coffee. And he stands there and talks for like 3 hours. Finally, I say, why don't you just sit down? So he sat down and ordered coffee. And I noticed he wasn't drinking. And I said, do you even like coffee? He goes, no. I said, don't drink coffee just because we are. I said, go ahead and just order you a Coke. So he ordered a Coke. And we sat there and talked till like 5:30 in the morning. She ended up getting grounded because we were supposed to be back at like 1. And so he kept wanting my number, and I told him no, that I just got a divorce. I didn't want to do nothing like that right yet. And he said, come on. And I said, well, if you really, really want to come see me, I said, you can come to my house and meet my mother. And he says, I'll be there tomorrow. He said, or later today, actually. He said, give me the number and your address. So I did. And he came over. He really did. And he brought me a ring, an engagement ring. And I said, what's this for? And he said, nothing until you want it to be. And he put it on my right hand. And I was like, oh, okay. And so we ended up going out, went and seen Indecent Proposal. And my mom really liked him. And so we dated for 2 months. And he asked me one day, he says, do you think it's about time to move that ring to the other hand? And I said, yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. So he put it on my left hand. And we ended up getting married on July the 30th of that same year. We dated about 2 months, and we have been married 14 years this year. In July, we'll be married 14 years. Isn't that so cool? He kind of chased me down. But I just wanted to tell y'all I love y'all all, and I hope y'all all have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I hope y'all all find that someone special you deserve.